So the Martinu Nonet was composed for a group called the Czech Nonet, which started in Prague in the 1920s. And by 1959, when Martinu wrote this piece, it had been in existence for almost 40 years. They asked Martinu to write this piece, and he knew that he only had a few months left to live. He was dying of cancer, and he was in Switzerland. He had no chance to get back to his homeland, but he was really nostalgic. And so when he wrote this piece, he incorporated a lot of aspects that he remembered of his youth in Czechoslovakia. The second movement is sort of a musical portrait of the landscape of Bohemia. And then the outer movements, the first and third movements, have got sort of a town band character to them. He tried to capture the sounds of Czech village music making, as you know. So this piece is a very personal statement by Martinu, and it's very much tied up with Czech Republic, the geography, and also very much Czech music making. So Martinu's Nonet is a piece that was composed for the Czech Nonet, which is a group that played without conductor. And the piece can be performed with a conductor or without. I've seen it done both ways. Maryland is a school that really values the ethos of chamber music, and we try to incorporate chamber music in our large ensembles. We've had the Orpheus Chamber Music here working with the Symphony Orchestra. Next season they're going to work with the Wind Orchestra in applying sort of unconducted chamber playing to large ensemble settings. So it seemed natural for me to sort of see if the ensemble could evolve to a place where we could do it without a conductor. That's always desirable. You know, as much as I like to conduct the music, I think it's a better experience for the players and much more educational for them to do it without. And it's been sort of a challenge, but a good one, and I think the group has come together in a really good way. So there's both pedagogical and musical reasons to do this sort of without conductor, and I'm so far glad we did. So I think the main thing I hope the audience takes away from this performance is a lot of pleasure. Martinu wrote this piece at the end of his life in a situation that could have been very depressing. And there is sort of a wistfulness and lyricism to the second movement that's kind of hauntingly beautiful in a way. But in the outer movements, the first and third movements, it's just exuberant, almost countrified, good old foot-stomping kind of music. And it has kind of a joyfulness and optimism surrounding it that is really quite remarkable for someone who has wrote a piece, you know, in the last stages of dying of cancer. So I think to be able to find the pleasure and optimism and joyfulness in the piece and to bring that across to an audience and to have an audience sort of take that away from the last piece that Martinu wrote during his life would really be a wonderful thing to do. And that's what I hope you get.